Y ahora sí, acá tengo el placer, la felicidad de poder entrevistar por segunda vez a uno de los miembros de una de mis bandas favoritas, que es los Dangerous Toys. Pero aparte, Paul ha estado en un montón de bandas como The Deluxe, Broken Teeth, Adrenaline Factor, 99 Crimes, Rumble Dog y el último, Paul Lidel, Scream Therapy. Y mira, me vine justo para sus terapias. No sé, el tipo este está loco. Paul, ¿cómo estás? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Awesome. Very happy to finally interview you.
That was quite an introduction.
Man, you really need some therapy. How do you do to be in so many bands at the same time sometimes?
Well, they're not at the same time. A lot of the bands that you've mentioned, I've been at
No,
this
not all of them. I know, yeah.
a long, long time, and but yeah. However, Dangerous Toys is real busy right now. We're playing all over the country throughout the next few months throughout the summer, and we were just on the Monsters of Rock cruise, and that was a lot of fun. And we're working on some new material, uh, and that should be out. So it'll be a big year for Dangerous Toys. And you mentioned Scream Therapy, which that album came out last December on Spotify for the world, and that is somewhat of another hard rock kind of project. But for this one, I'm singing, and it's pretty much my project more or less, and so that music is available on Spotify, and you can find out about it at screamtherapyband.com.
You said it all. Okay, let's go by Dangerous Toys. You say you're gonna be busy. Actually, I think you're gonna play here in LA. By the time this interview is going air, probably you already play or going to play very soon. The thing is, you mentioned about the new album, and it's something that I already checked that you were working on that for a long time. What is going on with the new album?
Oh, it's um, it's inching along slowly, but surely. So we've been there's several songs that are written and in various stages of recording, and some of the songs we've been playing live at for the live shows and been received really well.
Oh, okay, okay.
New stuff.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I said, and I'm excited about the new stuff.
And how it sounds. I mean, there's any following the same sound, different sound.
Uh, it's a little bit more like the first album than most of the stuff that that we've done. Well, I can't say lately, but um, yeah. So it's that same sort of that rock and roll kind of thing that people would expect from Dangerous Toys, I think.
Actually, usually my signature of my interviews is to brag my humble collection of music that I
Oh, look at
have
that!
from you. I know you didn't play in this too, but I still have it. Actually, Jason signed when I interview him, and I have Broken Teeth, but I didn't have it. I sent my collection back to Argentina, so um,
Okay.
I don't have anything about 99 Crimes and Rumble Dog yet, and I have the deluxe. Yeah, it's in Argentina too. And tell me. Thank you for all the experience. I mean, I love your music. You know, I love all the bands you played on. The one that I listen already. You know, they're amazing. And how do you manage to be part of a band like Dangerous Toys, where your character or your situation there is as a probably guitar player, and when you lead a band, you know, how do you feel the difference?
Oh, it's a it's a different experience in Dangerous Toys. Um, one of the five, and it's like this collective effort, and then with Scream Therapy being the front man, and I'm also writing the songs and producing and all that. So that's there's a lot more, I suppose, to it for that, and so for that reason, it's extremely gratifying when it turns out well. And I think the first album did, and we're in the process of getting the second album together
Oh,
for
nice.
All Adult Scream Therapy. So that should be out. I don't know, late in the year, early next year.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you what plans for end of the year. There's anything? In what state is the new album? What are you just composing, recording?
Yeah, yeah. It's not recording hasn't started yet,
Okay.
um, but we tend to do that pretty quickly.
Hmm.
So and finishing up the writing for the songs, and for whatever reason, I like to write complete albums as opposed to just like record a single and put it out. And even though that makes more sense today,
Mm-hmm.
for me, it feels more, I don't know, feels better just to have an entire album. So,
Good. How many songs do you plan to put in the song in the album?
well, the first album had 12 songs on it, and there were several people in reviews that suggested that that might have been too many. So maybe go back to 10, um, and go that route, because that's most of the albums I've ever played on, recorded, usually have 10 songs.
10 songs. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
So I'm going to try to cut it down to 10, but like I tried to cut it down to 10 for the first one, and I couldn't do that.
I wonder who told you too long. I mean, there's no never too long. I mean, there's no never enough space for music.
Yeah,
Even if you do 15, it will be great.
sure, sure.
So don't pay attention to those people. Just look at
All right.
me and yeah, 12, 15 is a good number of songs.
So it'll be a double album then.
Awesome. And you mentioned the sound of the band is what is the direction for those that didn't listen it yet?
Oh, for Scream Therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old school hard rock. Um, Probably a little bit heavier, maybe, than some of the stuff I've done in the past. I think people that like Dangerous Toys and Dirty Looks, and like that sort of old school rock kind of sound, they would probably dig it. Although it does have some hints towards more current things as well, but mostly in the foot of the old school Van Halen and Ozzy and Dio and things like that.
Yeah. Awesome. Paul, how people can reach you?
Uh, Through screamtherapyband.com, and I can be found on Facebook and Instagram and all that, all those types of things, as well as and you would search Paul Lidel's Scream Therapy to find us on Instagram and Facebook and all the socials.
Good. Good. Well, thank you for your time, Paul.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me on.
Awesome. Thanks. Bueno, Este fue Paul Lidel, de todas las bandas que mencioné, de los Toys, de Dirty Looks, y ahora Paul Lidel, Therapy, Scream Therapy. Con los nombres nunca la pego, nunca la pego. Pero bueno, me voy despidiendo. Soy Lucas Gordon acá desde Hollywood y un placer haberte tenido esta charla con Paul, así que nos vemos ahí pronto y seguimos con más rock and roll. Adiós.